Hey y'all, it's Okami Ray and we back with another video. I hope you guys are doing good because I'm actually doing pretty good. I just want to ask you guys, what is healing? What is healing to you? And I just kind of want to explore and tap into that throughout this video. And obviously this is something we cover on this channel, but I really just want to poke at it from a different perspective, something that I've also just kind of recently realized within myself. And I was just kind of thinking and looking back that I feel like healing is just, rediscovering the parts of you that you feel like are lost. And we are just trying to open this and see you the way that you want to be seen. See the parts of you that also you're hiding from. And it can be, it's a difficult challenge, honestly. Because it's like we are healing, but at the same time, as an individual, you're constantly trying to find your sense of identity and just move throughout the world. You may not even be finding your sense of identity because you could just only be surviving. And just living in a state of survival is always hard because you're just in autopilot and you're just always operating in a certain kind of way where you're not seeing or feeling yourself in the way that you should. And like when we are healing, we're kind of going back to the individual or the earliest version of you where your light wasn't diminished, or the version of you where you miss, like say you could have been an individual that was super happy, like you expressed a lot, you were talkative, you could communicate, and something happened and it took it away from you. It took away your light. And honestly, I believe that healing is just kind of reigniting, constantly finding your spark again or protecting it. It's definitely like, it's not a linear journey. Believing healing is a linear journey, or you're constantly gonna always go up and be up and it all be good and fine, and that's kind of not the best way to look at it, because it doesn't allow you to be human. It doesn't allow you to have mistakes. It doesn't allow you to make mistakes. And it's better just to understand that healing is cyclical in nature. It's a cycle. It's a spiral. It's fluctuating, but it's a spiral up. It's kind of like, if you think of like stock market graphs, it's like, it's kind of always going up. It goes down, but it's kind of always going up on more of like the positive or successful aspects of that. And I wanted to present like what is healing to create a sense of introspection within yourself. Like, what parts of you are you trying to reignite or find again? Throughout my journey right now, as someone who is 24, for some reason I keep on thinking I'm 25 right now for no reason. But I'm 24, and I feel like the certain ages that I'm constantly trying to bring back is who I was when I was 18, 19, and then who I was when I was like a toddler, when I was way little, or when I was way younger, before like I allowed school and just kind of life negatively impact me and take my spark away. And like we kind of forget who we are through certain experiences, or we forget how we even carried ourselves in an aspect of, in an energetic aspect, and we want to find that energetic aspect of ourselves again. And when I was talking about I'm trying to find like me around 19 and kind of when I was younger, I really am not fully sure the age range, but I kind of feel like the inner child me that I want to bring back. And as I'm kind of like going through my own personal journey, even though like I have been in a negative mindset or a negative headspace, or like I'm doing my best to kind of ground myself, and I'm trying to be grateful and incorporate gratitude, but like I'm trying to actually be able to have energy to do the stuff and to be the me that I miss. Like music, like I really miss music, and I really miss like creating music, being able to just constantly work on projects, being able to have energy. And I'm constantly always, through being hurt, I'm constantly always trying to be able to find my energy, be able to reignite my light to like shine, to produce, like I'm trying to fix like the energy source, the output source, like this, like I feel like I gotta fix the switch because the switch is like got messed up. It got a little broken through all the trauma and the problems and stuff like that. And it's definitely a process, but like when you look through yourself, when you look through certain aspects, I'm like, I'm proud of myself. Like I'm proud of my growth, and it really takes time, and it really takes certain different approaches and different perspectives to just really be appreciative of yourself. And there's different ups and downs and different scenarios where you can just see and identify yourself. And yeah, it's like when you look through yourself, you're able to just see, you're able to see yourself, and you're able to see your own light. And being able to look back and see yourself, I believe, can also, like how someone else can help you by also seeing yourself and looking through yourself, you can help yourself and be able to bring back the energy, to bring back yourself to the state of being that you're seeking. You're able to bring back the state of being that you're seeking. And it takes a lot of trust and rebuilding yourself, and just allowing yourself to be in the moment, and allow yourself to breathe, live, and just keep kind of pushing yourself to do things that you really value, even though when you don't feel like it. And in the long run, when you push yourself to do things that, when you push your, like working out, like making content, I right now, when it comes to these things, and when it comes to just kind of like anything, I have to push myself to do it, whether I want to do it or not. And you're able to see the growth, you're able to see the fruits of your labor. And because you're able to see that, you're able to, you know, kind of release that negative energy that has been holding you back. When you're able to see yourself for who you are, I feel like I'm in a certain aspect of my journey that like, I'm like, whoa. I'm just genuinely surprised in who I am, what my growth is, and I'm proud of myself. And I already said that, but to really embody that and to sense that and to see yourself, to me, is what healing is. And you kind of have to fall in love with this journey, with this process. And a lot of people run away from it because it's a consistent thing. It's like working out. If you abandon healing within your aspect in your journey in life, you're also abandoning yourself, because through life, you're going to experience ups and downs, and you can't give up giving maintenance to yourself. And I just kind of want to bring light to keep kind of bringing a sense of maintenance to yourself, like how you need to fix your car. You gotta keep polishing, change out negative thoughts, behaviors, patterns, and recenter yourself, realign yourself. It's a never-ending process, and it's a never-ending process when it comes to like growth and evolution. But I want you to be able to find yourself in healing, fall in love with healing, fall in love with yourself. But at the same time, you don't have to fixate it on it so much that you don't live life, because it's just, healing is just maintenance, and it can become a trauma response to always be on, like, only care about and not allow anything outside of just maintenance. But enjoy the ride. Enjoy, like how I'm comparing it to a car. Enjoy your car, go for a drive, live, be outside and be present, and kind of find that balance between living and healing, living and maintenance, living and being. I hope that made some type of sense, and I hope that inspired you to like see or look at healing in another aspect, or maybe I hope it allowed you to see or take in something new, or just remind you something you already know, an aspect of confirmation. But I'm gonna end this video here. I appreciate you for tuning in and hearing me out and being a part of my journey. I love you so much, and have a wonderful morning, night, or whatever the day is or night is. I love you, and like and subscribe. Bye.